Hello everyone, I'm Shreya Singh from GEMS International School, Palam Vihar, grade 9C. Today I'm present here to throw some light on climate change's causes and effects. So what is climate change? Climate change is also referred to as global warming. Climate change is the overall change in the Earth's average temperature with massive and permanent ramifications. Climate scientists believe that this is not caused naturally by the Earth, but by human activities. So let's come to the point that what are the causes of climate change globally? The main cause is excess of greenhouse effect. Earth's atmosphere is made up of oxygen and nitrogen with other gases like carbon dioxide, nitrous oxide, methane, water vapor, etc. These other gases are greenhouse gases. They play an important role in trapping some of the sun's heat inside the Earth's atmosphere. This keeps the Earth warm. This is also known as the greenhouse effect. A little greenhouse effect is natural to the Earth and is a good thing to have. But large amount of greenhouse effect can be catastrophic. It will heat the earth with an accelerating rate. Some of the main human activities that emit greenhouse gases are fossil fuels burning, animals, agriculture and deforestation, and waste and recycle pollution. Burning fossil fuels like coal, oil, natural gas as well as gasoline are some of the largest pollutants of carbon emissions. Not only this, but when fossil fuels are burnt and their gas is mixed with heat, they create smog, a thick air pollutant that is highly toxic. The massive amount of excrement produced by livestock farms emit toxic gases like hydrogen sulfide, ammonia, and methane into the air. Methane is 23 times more effective at trapping heat than carbon dioxide, and roughly 80% of these emissions in USA come from animal waste. Over 56 billion animals are globally raised every year for food purposes. That's 8 times more than the human population and 8 times as much waste, adding emissions to our atmosphere. Land used for growing animal feed and raising animals for food used a staggering 30% of the Earth's land mass in 2006, and the food production industry has only increased since. Bulldozing land and deforestation not only emits greenhouse gases, but it gets rid of plant, trees and forests, the things on our planet that actually absorbs carbon dioxide. The more we deforest, the more greenhouse gas will accumulate. The most shocking thing is that the greenhouse gas produced naturally is merely 2% in front of greenhouse gas produced by our civilization. So now let's come to the effects of climate change. The Earth's temperature has risen 1.5 degrees Fahrenheit over the past century and is projected to rise another 0.5 to 8.6 degrees Fahrenheit over the next 100 years. Animals and plant life are struggling to adapt to these conditions for survival. Even if one species goes extinct, it can create a domino effect with the food chain. No living plants and animals means no living humans. The rising temperature makes the Earth's oceans warmer, which causes ocean acidification, which rises the acid level in oceans from the CO2 reacting with the salt water. Ocean acidification harms animal life and is what's causing the death of the Great Barrier Reef. This is a problem as about 1 billion people use ocean life as their main source of protein. As oceans are getting warmer, the polar ice caps are melting, which has caused almost 65% of polar ice caps to melt since 1979. Due to this, Earth has lost on average 400 billion tons of ice each year. Due to melting of ice from poles, the ocean or the sea level rises, which causes a lot of water on shores like in Louisiana to drown a large area, causing floods in the coastal areas. Climate changes also causes frequent and intense natural disasters such as hurricanes, floods, tornadoes, heat waves and droughts, etc.